And taking it easy,
What could he do,
resting
10
up,
seconds?
he'd say Ursa.
Crystal, as well as we've seen him play Weaver, we've seen him play Faceless Void.
Oh, it'll be the
Yeah.
PL again.
Damage, okay, he's actually gonna do it. He'll take the aggro off, Fear, feeding into him in general. Oh, Drunken Haze all you want.
Oh, they lost their courier.
What the hell is this?
How sad.
You know, now
Mel must be so sad right now.
Well, here comes Crit, try and turn things around, but Roger's gonna get the Burrow Strike off. He kills the courier, and now he wants to kill Samael. But the crush, Roger! He's gonna go down! Samael is awarded the kill. What was his game 3 of our lower bracket round 2 matchup?
Just the tri-lane on tri-lane.
Yeah, tri-lane on tri-lane, rotate around. Now General's in trouble up on top lane. Fear as well as Arteezy are going again. Another Nightmare will set up for a Lucid Beam. The Courier can deliver all at once. General, the Lucid Beam, the Drunken Haze won't protect him. Fear will find... Just can't do a hell of a lot when he's got a 6-second cooldown, that poison attack. And Samael's got 2 points in Dragon Blood now with Stout Shield.
They're still winning bottom at the same time, so this is not a huge commitment. Roger gonna snake around, try to grab
Seneko. Crit, gonna get the cross shot. Universe bringing in the extra damage. Thanks to the purification and Seneko. Well, he proves the shackles work.
Yes, early on for EG, and they're gonna need it. They are getting dueling once again as Seneko now comes in for Samael.
Yeah, start the shackles onto that Dragon Knight, Dendi. And he can't really damage that much more. He's still 2 points of Dragon Blood that you're trying to get through.
Wait, Samael turned around.
Oh, wait, what? Why?
Oh.
Well, this will change up as there's creeps coming underneath the tower, but Samael's not making it easy.
Look at Roger. Try to smoke all the way around. They wanted to make attempt number 2.
Top lane General. Gonna get picked off. This seems to be the easiest shrine. Samael needs to use it.
TZ getting continuously hazed up.
They're smoking. They're gonna smoke up with Samael's crit. No, Samael's actually just gonna back up for had the smoke delivered.
I think he was just healing with him.
General, Lucid Beam, Fear. Not gonna come out now. They'll try and catch General in the tree line. South cancelled off by the attack of Arteezy. Slow him down. Here comes Crit. Roger needs to create some space. Burrow striking into Crit, but this sleep lasts forever on General. The crush will be there, and Roger, all he can do is Sandstorm, but support comes in from Seneko. Sandstorm and Shackle damage. Crit's gonna fall down. There was nothing they could do to stop it. Now the Lucid Beam comes up cooldown, but Roger with the Burrow Strike. Seneko turned around to cop the last attack from Fear.
Who's having a pretty rough time in mid. And now, a smoking from EG. If they find the angle, they want the tower too.
As your Nightmare, let Samael set up. Crit's gonna be here. He can wait for the double crush, but Shackles available from the Shaman. The Burrow Strike from Roger catching 2. You've already lost Crit. Samael with the Viper Strike on him. All those points in Dragon Blood will protect him, especially when Universe is already TP'd in. Fear goes to the high ground plan, trying to play the Fog of War against Roger. Mango consumption, and they have enough life. Yeah, they do.
Barely just the tower.
I want to keep my eyes pretty closely on this top lane. Now the General has level 6. He can have a crack at Arteezy's support. Is rotating around the side in the form of the Shaman, but thanks to Dire Observe Ward, EG are fully aware of this, and there goes the Eclipse Seneko.
Do you really want to be shackling him?
I don't think you really do. Dropped him very low, allowing Crit potentially seal the deal. Oh, nice entry Ward.
Yeah, and Seneko might even get sandwiched here. Arteezy's moving in with the creep wave. Should be no way for him to live.
Quick shot, crush, and purification from Universe to get the kill. 4 heroes. They're going to add their pressure towards mid with the Mass Serpent wards as well as Catapult here. So Navi looking for a rebuttal for the push on bottom lane. Roger, the double Burrow Strike into Sandstorm. Universe at least can purify, but they can't keep the push going. Slaughter is in mid, trying to deal with the Mass Serpent wards, trying to help out Samael. But the Catapult will stay alive. Crit wants to move in closer, will have his clarity cancelled. And they just play the range game now. Support arriving in the form of the Bane. Fear doesn't have his level 6 just yet. Wants to Fiend's Grip, but only has the Nightmare. And then Nightmare turned off the target around Crit. Being Viper striked up. The Purification will do some good job here. But the mid tower just ping positive. So Roger should be aware that someone's coming towards him. They observe a ward behind the tower. They'll realize Roger's alone. And there it is. Sentry Ward, Lucid Beam, and Fiend's Grip. Making it look almost too easy, but
Crit mid. They might make an attempt on this Dendi. He's moving forward. Crit has no idea that this is happening.
Needs the shackles to make sure there's no runaway, and okay, just eat the shock and Viper Strike, more than enough damage to kill him off. So Arteezy, probably the most exposed. Fear is nearby.
He's trying to take the gank from him.
Yeah, maybe he can do it, but they focus. Navi down towards Arteezy. The Burrow Strike is there quickly into the split. Navi want to turn this into multiple kills, so Fear makes a break for the tree line. Roger right behind him. Nightmare's there, but Lance being thrown down at the Bane, stoned in the trees. Yoli's brains have a little bit more life up. Cannot escape. Not from Navi. Meanwhile, here comes your first TP. It's going to be Universe. And there they go. They're looking for him in the same spot he died before. Trapped in the trees. We'll get the shackle off as Samael has arrived.
Was that the same spot?
Came into the...
This is what Snako likes to do.
He did it like 3-4 minutes ago. Roger moving over, looking for the Burrow Strike, able to catch out Fear. This actually reveals a big stack as well. Fear no way to survive this, but this is a good place for Crystallize to move over unless Crit can make something out of it. Lose some beam. Crystallize just... Massa was not there. Here comes your smoke. Roger, look at that blink epicenter. He's prepping it right now. Jumping in, looking for Arteezy with the Burrow Strike into the Sandstorm. He gets away from the Slither and Crush into the corner. Maybe Roger amplified up will die. The stack, however, they're looking at it. Dendy started to farm this with Nether Toxin. That won't work. Roger will die. The comfortable Viper game just to stand his ground. Even though that might be difficult as the #1 net worth hero bottoms the Luna.
Roger's been found out too.
Oh, in the corner, he needs to help out into the Sandstorm. Burrow Strike, Dragon Knight, already the TP out. The Crush is there from Crit. Even the Bash on the first swing. Dendy will die. Oh, Curse. Sorry,
really got him.
Such great movement that comes out of this Slaughter, even more amplified with the new changes to his sprint in water. They go after Roger, moving in towards the Ancients, while the Brewmaster, stunned up by Samael, need to keep that control there. Fear will provide, while the Eclipse will destroy. So Arteezy takes both the tower and General, but yeah, meanwhile, up at the far north, Crystallize battles against the Dragon.
Oh, he's dodged. Who finds the better angle, though?
And the trees, Samael, smoke's gonna break. He'll go in, Viz. Snako's got the dust. They'll get the Hex onto Samael. Massa
he stopped
down
the
the position, and with no epicenter, they won't have the extra damage. Samael is protected by the repellents, and Nako, he's dying at the moment, but not dead yet. They hold Arteezy in position. Universe gets some extra life, but Arteezy hexed up, then finally he'll pop, but it's only the Aegis of the Immortal. That is all Navi have managed to claim from this team fight. While the Brewmaster split is now worn off, he has to blink away General, but Crit and Arteezy hop pursuit, need for speed into General. Down he goes. 3 heroes from Navi.
Once you get these heroes that are naturally tankier, he doesn't provide that much teamfight utility. It's kind of like a...
Oh, Samael ready to fight. He's already got the silver red, so just breaking him apart. Roger will fall. The Diacurie does get sniped, and now Crystallize needs to make more of himself. The shackles will hold, and it's trouble for Samael trapped on the edge of the pit. There's no life to work with. His invis, he can't use it. There's no mana.
The Nightmare
from Fear will create space. Universe will protect him. Samael will live and turn the damage into Snako. They can't even kill off a bloody dragon on that low life. Arteezy on the retreat. The Brewlings controlled up for Crystallize. Keeps the power moving forward. Samael back into Invis underneath the shrine. They'll get the regeneration up. Omni Knight spinning up and towards the area. Hook the deck in a second, but Crit! The double crush combining now with the DK. They hold him. They hold him. They bring down Crystallize. The big #1 of Navi. And they are coming after Dendy. A blink crush. The corrosive haze keeping the implication there, but EG maybe not certain they want to fight this. Dragon form is wearing off. They're underneath the Radiant Shrine now. They'll be triggered. General as well as Roger working together, but Fear, he'll find the damage to get the kill. They come back over to Dendy. The Nightmare is a reality, Dendy. EG are walking underneath your tier 1 tower and murdering all your friends. They've triggered Guardian Angel. No damage to be done. And Navi, they drop like flies. They also just respawn. He starts building up a lot of these stats.
I think if he gets absolutely 6-slotted, maybe he becomes a problem, but for now anyways, the Glaives, the Breathe Fire, the Omni Heal, they have a lot of AoE to work with.
Crit. The illusions are running forward. Crit's still pretty damn low. And the Manta illusions, they'll survive longer, but Brewmaster, he'll need to split, but Samael has the Breathe Fire.
They should go for the high ground now. Try to force out the buyback minimum if they think he has it. And he does, but forcing it out here is great.
Oh, Dendy, he's out of position.
Oh, he's really far out.
Oh, he's got the sprint, the blink into the burrow.
Roger's now out too.
Repel, it allowed Crit to actually survive. Arteezy, he brings out both Dendy and Roger, and there is no buyback on Roger. Dendi may have to fall as his. The second that tier 3 tower falls, however, the Glaives just rip apart everything, and if EG feel confident enough, they can just rotate towards the bottom unless they want to go for GG push, but that ain't happening. They should go for the second lane of racks.
Yeah, they're trying to go bottom. They saw that the roster wards were used by Seneko, who's trying to cut the wave, but EG said, we don't care, we'll just go bottom instead, it doesn't matter.
Navi's not even getting involved. Crystallized BTs only just came back off cooldown. He could only now start his TP back. This is move Roger, not fast enough. He had to blink at Boris trying to get in straight away. Instead, Aegis and Cheese will be picked up by Luna. Actually, Cheese ends up in the hands of Crit. But they look to mid. Nightmare, Fiend Script, Brewmaster, actually broken again by the Silver Edge. And 53 seconds for General. Open cuts.
They're just getting picked apart on the map right now. They're trying to make these desperation plays, showing wherever they can on the map.
Very snipe. Well, he'll get that. 4 staff down.
That's a little bit of a win, but EG say, well, we don't care. We'll just march down anyways.
We'll go for the GG push. They're going for the tier 4s.
General.
Easy as Aegis the Immortal. Navi have no other choice but to fight, but they need the Brewmaster up with buyback too. So here she comes, triggering it off, 23 seconds.
Butterfly is going to be hell to deal with.
This is the Navi play. They 4-man smoke up. Roger wants to be able to initiate from behind. With the Observer and Sentry, they've got good vision. And now, do they work it out? Fear is scouting it. He saw Roger for half a second. Here comes your Epicenter. They're controlling the back line. And the split. No!
He got the sleep.
Nightmare off! And the Fiend Script! They couldn't get the split! Get styled, Navi! Roger will fall. 2 heroes gone, and GG indeed. That's spirit breaking right there.
And RTZ might not even realize what happened. Fear's probably so amped. He's like, did you see that? He's like, nah, I was taking back creeps, dude.
Oh boy, Navi.
Dendi AA. If they do it, I would love it, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. Or something even crazy. Just throw a mid-axe in there or something. And it's going to be this season.
Bottom lane universe. Gonna walk up here, trying to cut the creep wave, and they're ready for him.
Oh, Crystallize. Well, you've tried to do this so many times with the offlanes. He can purify, but the damage Crystallize has from that Morphosis, it may be enough. Attack goes uphill, and he actually misses. Universe, even without boots, has 305 movement speed to the 288 of the Terrorblade. But while we're watching that, it's Gen 280. He gains more. General running through the tree lines, will get the clap off, gets a quick hit into Crit, who's tanking the creep wave for the moment. But General, he's just trooking around Arteezy. Stay in the trees, stay in the trees. Listen to HY. Now the homing missile will stay on him, and donk. General goes down, and so does Zemail.
Guys. He's only level 2, he's got no farm. This has been a really rough lane for Seneko.
Shackles, bottom lane, whole universe in position, and they have enough damage, physical, especially when you've got the illusions up and running, but universe into the abyss.
The thing is, he probably asked for this. Like, as a mid laner, you often get to just like choose what hero you want to play. And
but do you just change it up then? Like, do you push Crit into the mid lane so at least you can get some levels up in Nullfield and counter this magical burst damage they've got? Fear, in a world of hurt, starts his TP out, and they have enough damage with Roger's final sim right now.
And that's the best part about it.
You get in the mind of the player, right?
Yeah.
This is why taunting was invented.
It's 1-0 right now, you're up, you got to do whatever you can to gain the edge. And Arteezy is going to TP down to mid. He realizes,
oh, the tombstone's down, and boom, boom, boom!
And they're going to know about this.
Now,
Dendi's running into the trees. The timing couldn't be any better for this.
And Fear's going to say hello. Dendi can hit him with one lightning bolt. In fact, he just triggered off the decay, so we can keep pumping damage into him. Crit will arrive. Dendi wants to keep the distance, so the regen's going to be full. It's a nice call down. Roger needs to turn for the decay so we can get more life, but Samael.
Oh,
Whirling does him down, and Samael got a kill! Near their own ancient. Now this is Arteezy, some kind of efficiency, farming with Rocket.
Oh, Seneko,
and now Seneko shackles, they hold him and they zap him.
Everything that could possibly be working out for Navi right now is working out for Navi, and everything that could be working against Sumail is working
Pick up.
Sumail.
They need to get some revenge. Roger, can you taunt your way out of this? Massive wants Seneko. Right place, right time. They just back up. Oh!
He would have died anyways.
Yeah. He really doesn't care that much. EG want to force the mid-tier 1 tower. Shaman is starting his rotation in there, but wait for the initiation. Here it comes, Crystallize. Comes a lot of damage early on. Sunder is available, and he switches with Arteezy. There is a purification, but Brewmaster, a clap on 3 into the split. Aegis Immortal has burnt out pretty quickly, but EG, they got the Undying down. Can they get back out of this one? Snako, he wants to control somebody. Ogre will hit the deck. Shackles are available. Maybe with a chain. Samel goes straight through him. Arteezy has the double kill. He's got all the sustain thanks to Universe just sitting behind him. They haven't even had to burn GA. They've gone through the Aegis Immortal. They're gonna go in under tier 3 towers. No 2 EG haven't even taken a tier 1 tower yet, but they kill Crystallize under his... They're wrapping around from the west. The Tombstone is on the hill from Roger, and they're gonna close the distance on him. The smoke will break. The homing missile is on the Crystallize. He won't have the Aegis Immortal this time with a call down. Rubik, Crypt blinked himself in, got the control, and then Snako locked in by the homing missile of T. Captain, Decay to begin with. Universe is here. They won't even get that. They've come out so far. The Crypt will blink forward. He's got Ether Shock damage. They pick up Roger and then look for a little bit more. Arc Lightning stolen by Crit. Roger brought down by Arteezy. Blink into Clap. They'll go for the huge commitment. Thunder God's Wrath, but the damage isn't. He needs to pick up Samael. Able to Timber Chain away, but the Rock followed him. Universe is waiting for the right time. He's got Drum Charge. He's got Repel. He's got GA. Right now it's just Repel, but shackled up. Snako gets the control, while the Timber Chain looking to fight. So the Blink Dagger will work. Crystallize out a very long way. Homing missile from Arteezy is already chasing him. He's got Manta and BKB available.
Oh, he lets it dunk him.
He doesn't actually see it coming in. They had no vision. Down they go. Hey, you can always have more crits.
He's sending in one as bait, and the other will hide.
Is piped up, they jump in to pick up the grab, and then they go after Dendi. A defensive Yulset will buy him time. Here goes your defensive Mass Serpent. It's a good shackle, holding Timbersaw under the tier 4 towers. Goodbye to the Timber. Arteezy's BKB will protect him from the Bruling split, but it won't protect Universe. The Brulings, great counters to that Omni Knight. They smoke, they want the movement speed. The stun from Dendi, cancelling out TP of Fear. So 3 heroes from EG will fall, and finally they can just, they can arcane.
He's forcing everybody out right now, marking the territory.
Nimbus is back. There goes your tier 3 tower. EG get what they want. Navi's coming out. EG's ready to fight. It's a Terrorblade Illusion moving first. Dendi was scouting for the third board, but Roger walks right into the middle of it. Samael, they just evaporating the Mass Serpent. Positioning is nice as Crystallize stays around, but then the GA is out. There's not enough damage. The Bruling split is trying to as much as it can, maybe with the Zeus's best magical burst damage. They have enough against EG. Wait, no, they don't. Samael is repelled up. He's Lotus orbed up. There's nothing Navi can do to stop the Timbersaw. And if they can't stop him, they can't reach the back lines of Arteezy. General will fall as well as he goes back down. Arteezy, such heavy protection. Lincoln's, Lotus. You want to go on him, then they got Repel as well. You just can't do it. Arteezy working his way through the melee racks. The call down is nice. Then he's going to rocket on his tail as well. The melee racks will fall. And EG still chipping away at the range. Arteezy wants to stand his ground. And now very wide Arteezy, but Lotus Orb Repel.
Oh, they give him the smoke back.
Oh, manners, boys. Manners. Arteezy, oh, the crit. He jumps in, goes for the Bruling split, and Samael, it's so deep. He actually gets the Brewmaster split off. At least they can stand and fight, but Arteezy, so much damage. I don't know if they can really repel this. Crystallize under his BKB. He's the big man for Navi that has to be able to hold it. But there's GA #1. Refresher Shard still available here for Universe. The Nimbus is down. Samael's not a healthy man. They've gone through the Undying, but they should jump in once more. They've found Dendi. Defensive Yules is available. He'll die before that point. So he'll just fight back into the fight. Force up. Crystallize back into safety. But this is a Metamorphosis Terrorblade. This is when he's meant to be a badass. But he's just dying. And not dying with style.
Doesn't have the BKB anymore either. Can't really fight in this. Gets stunned up.
Oh, and they go again! Samael jumps in, slows them down, allowing Arteezy's Black Cannon charges to get through Snako, through General, turn his attention over towards Dendi. And this game, buybacks are coming thick and fast from Navi, attempting the defense, but once again Samael blinks in deep, looks to actually just rip apart the life of Crystallize, and GG, well played. A game that looked unlosable for Navi is won by evil geniuses. They fight back. A game of Dota is never over.
It looked like it was going to be